My name is Renee Cosgrove, and I am the photographer for the H500. This may have been one of the hardest things I have done for the bike ride, to pick my favorite 20 photos. But after grabbing all the pictures that I liked out of each year that I took photos, totaling 172, I narrowed it down to the 20 photos that follow. Not every year is represented. I've had bad years like everyone else has bad days, and some years are overrepresented. The photos that made the cut may not even be the best photo artistically, but it has a memory associated with it that makes it more dear to my heart than another more physically beautiful shot. This may be my favorite picture of the pack, but I probably could say that about all of them. These two boys were just so cute watching us go by that I was happy that they agreed to a picture. I have no idea what Julian was thinking, as usual, when he decided to direct traffic in this outfit, but it made such a funny photo. It is one that I always think of when I think back on my favorite photos. This is my favorite group shot because it is the most physically beautiful group shot we have. The backdrop is stunning, the light perfect, and really one of the best shots, period. This was one I really had to debate including because in the end it really has nothing to do with the bike ride itself, besides the fact that it was taken on the bike ride. But I love the shot. It is by far one of the best emo pictures I have ever taken. I debated about adding this shot since it is of Team Finn's, and really they don't need much more publicity than they already get. As a group, they do provide some chuckles, and they went through all the work to get matching jerseys, so they should get some kudos. Seriously, it takes a lot to surprise me in general, and on the ride especially. So imagine my surprise when I was driving up to take a picture of one of the riders, and he turned his head and looked at me, and he had on a clown face. I am not sure I ever laughed so hard. 2007 was the year of shirtless pictures. I think it was really hot or something. Since Tom and Gretchen's support staff title was Floaters, wouldn't it be funny to get some floaties and wear them for the picture? And this is one of those pictures I always think of when thinking back on best pictures I have taken. This is just visually a great picture, but Deb really went above and beyond to climb up a prickly haystack to have this taken. She was quite a trooper and had plenty of scratches to show for it. This is my favorite rider on bike picture. I enjoy taking pictures on the hill in part because the riders are usually coming pretty slow and I can get a couple of shots in before they pass. He gives me a big smile and a thumbs up, so he gets to be in the top 20 pictures. It is simply hard to get a picture of this group because they are so fast. So to simply get a picture of them at all is amazing, but to get them to step off their bikes and climb on some playground equipment, that is pretty unheard of. Rest stop pictures are always a bit challenging to take. The volunteers are usually super busy feeding the hungry riders and do not want to take time away for anything. I think this one turned out great. I have taken many pictures of statues and such along the road, many of them more than once, and many, many fish. We love our fish in Minnesota. This, for some reason, is my favorite. I have taken quite a few pictures of Walter over the years, but this by far is my favorite. I'm not sure why, if it's just the visual or if it just kind of sums up Walter. So it's your 70th birthday. What do you choose to do? Go on a nice vacation, have a big party with friends and family, ride 500 miles and raise all kinds of money for Habitat and challenge your friends and family to do it with you? That is what Caroline Owens did. I love this pose that Sarah was talked into doing for her volunteer picture. I am sure she'll hate me for including it, but I love it and it's my top 20, so I included it. I have taken a lot of pictures of funny signs over the years. It is one of my favorite kind of pictures to take. They stay still and are very patient with me. But this is by far my favorite. Not only a sign that is funny given the situation, but also a great shot of Daryl. As we drove by this front yard composition, Brian was riding up as well. And when we asked him if he would get off and pose with it, not only did he immediately say yes, he hopped off and he handed up for the camera. Not only is this simply a cute shot of Jenny, it's a fun play on our theme for that year, which was Bike Home on the Range, since we were traveling near the Iron Range. Get it? Bike Gnome on the Range? I'm not going to go into a rant about the state shutdown last year, but I will say it allowed me to get this shot. Normally it would have been packed with people and there was no one else there besides us. Awesome. So this is a rare, once-in-a-lifetime picture. Again at the headwaters, but with riders posing for the camera. This was their idea. I just had to point and shoot, my favorite kind of picture.